Welcome. It's Dee with the Single Mom Unguided Life, where we talk about motherhood, finances, being single, and everything in between. So today's video is about how I implement my cash envelope wallet into my envelope system. So to give you background, I started using this cash envelope wallet in January of this year. The purpose of that was to be intentional with how I was spending money in certain categories. So I went ahead and I looked on Amazon and found a cash envelope wallet that really met my goals and my needs. And this is the Solite cash envelope system. And it has slots for your cards, money, a coin slot. It has additional slots here where you can put information as well. And it has 2 slots here where you can place cards as well. Now these are small, so you can't put your traditional ID in horizontal. You can stick it in vertical if you choose to. It just sticks out a little here. And then you have the cash envelopes. It came with several different ones with different styles. And these are vertical as well, so they open up here for you to pull the money out. Then it has a pocket in the back with a spot where you can slide in your ink pen. And then a pocket in the back here as well. So I've been using this since January. Initially, I was using it first as it's for cash, and then when the pandemic hit, I went from cash to cashless. So I started using it to as a way to track the different categories, because what I was doing is with the bank that I'm with, you have an option where you can have a prepaid card. I actually signed up for that prepaid card a couple years ago. The card was primarily used for, I gave it to my son because he wasn't of age to have his own, but it was an easy way for me to be able to send money from my account to the prepaid account when he was not in my presence. So when he transitioned to getting his own account, his own debit card, he gave me that card back, and that's the one I have been using as part of my cashless system or my envelope system. Like I said, it came with these envelopes. It did come with some budget sheets, but the issues with the budget sheets is when it's all done, you have to actually reach out to their service, their customer service, in order to get the template to print up the budget sheets. Well, I did that one time, and then I thought I saved it, but I guess I didn't. So I've been trying to get in contact with them to get more, and I have not been successful. So I decided to scour the internet and find a different company or different template. And this is the one I found that I like. This is from the familyliving.smart.com. And I actually found these to be easier for me because it fits into the envelope system and it allows for me to punch holes in it. And it comes 3 to sheet a template. It is a free printable download, and I just need to print up 2 sheets at a time, and I fill it up based on how I am spending, like every 2 weeks or so. So this is how it is set up. So what we're going to do, we're just going to go ahead and fill these out at this time. So of course, the first category we have is fun money. Then we have the gifts. Then we have groceries. Then we have household. Then we have personal. And lastly, we have restaurants. All right, so since we're at the restaurant's budget sheet, we'll go ahead and fill this out. And how I fill this out is I put in first the date of the actual deposit. So today's date is July 31st. So I'm going to do a deposit of $20. So that gives me a $20 balance in this account. For personal, we do the same thing by putting in the deposit and then putting in the amount that we're depositing in the balance. Then we go to household and fill out the same thing as well. And that leaves a balance of 40. Groceries. And I'm using my tab as my reference, so I know exactly what should be going into each category. So when I send the total amount to the prepaid card, then I'll still have a reference of what goes where. Nothing will be funded for gifts, but for fun money, I'm going to just deposit $50. So that gives a balance of $50. And so that's how I fill out these particular sheets. And then I go ahead and I place them into my wallet. So just open it up here. I'm gonna just slide that here. And then restaurants. And it's like I said, that because I'm using a template that does not come with the actual wallet, the sizing is off, but it still works within the wallet. It doesn't make it bulky of any type. So that's why I go ahead and I continue to use it. Groceries, gifts, and then lastly we have fun money. And when I use the card, when I'm in the store, I go ahead and I write down when the amount that I'm taking out of this particular category based on the total. Now, if I went to a store and I purchased 2 items at a time, such as I did household and groceries, I usually just wait till I get to home to be able to put that information in. But this helps me, it's a quick reference into me actually knowing what's in a particular account, and it guides me in what card I should be using when I'm actually making purchases. So thank you for joining me. I just want you to like, comment, and subscribe, and tell me how you are implementing the cash or cashless envelope system in your budgeting. Peace out.